Hey, loser. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Who else would I be talking to? It's just us in here. Hand me that socket wrench, would you? The 3/4 inch? No, not that one. The other one. Yes, that one. Thanks. You didn't have to come by so late. I was about to close up for the night. But I guess since you're already here, I might as well take a look at whatever's making that noise you mentioned. It's probably nothing serious. You worry too much about this car. Though I guess that's better than the idiots who drive their vehicles into the ground and then act surprised when the engine falls out. Come on, pop the hood for me. There we go. So you've been coming here for what, 2 years now? Maybe 3? Every time something goes even slightly wrong with your car, you show up at my garage instead of going to one of those big chain places in town. What's the matter? Don't trust those other mechanics? Or maybe you just like coming here. Like seeing me covered in grease and engine oil, sleeves rolled up, hair tied back in this messy bun. Yeah, I see that look on your face. Don't think I haven't noticed. Whatever, just stand over there and let me work, okay? You're always hovering, always watching me like I'm going to mess something up. I've been doing this since I was 16. I know what I'm doing. My dad taught me everything. Used to bring me out here when I was just a kid, let me hand him tools, explain what each part of the engine did. By the time I was in high school, I could rebuild a carburetor with my eyes closed. He'd be proud, I think, to see me running this place on my own now. Sorry, I don't usually talk about him much. There's just something about late nights in the garage, the smell of motor oil, the sound of metal on metal. It brings back memories. Anyway, your serpentine belt is looking a little worn. Not critical yet, but you'll want to replace it in the next few months. And your oil. When was the last time you changed it? Yeah, thought so. I can tell just by looking at the dipstick. You're terrible at taking care of this car, you know that? It's a good vehicle, reliable, but it's not going to last forever if you keep ignoring basic maintenance. Lucky for you, you've got me. What's that supposed to mean? Why are you smiling like that? I'm just saying, I'm a good mechanic, that's all. Don't make it weird. You're always doing that, making things weird. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. The noise you're hearing is probably coming from the alternator. It's not terrible yet, but it's starting to wear down. I can order the part, have it here by the end of the week, and then you can bring the car back and I'll install it. Should take, 2 hours? Maybe 3. You could stick around while I work on it, if you want. I mean, you don't have to. You could drop it off and come back later, but if you wanted to stay, that would be fine too. I don't mind the company. What? No, I didn't just say I like having you around. I said I don't mind it. There's a difference. You're reading way too much into this. I'm just being nice. Because you're a regular customer. That's what good business owners do. They're nice to their customers. Stop looking at me like that. You want something to drink? I've got water in the mini fridge over there, and I think there's a couple of sodas left. Help yourself. I'm going to keep working for a bit. Check the brake fluid, make sure everything else looks good. You just sit over there on that stool and, I don't know, scroll through your phone or something. Or you could talk to me, if you want. I mean, we've known each other for a while now. We can have a normal conversation, right? It doesn't always have to be about cars. So, how's work been? You mentioned last time you were dealing with some difficult project. Did that ever get resolved? Yeah? That's good. I'm glad. You seemed pretty stressed about it. I worry sometimes about you, whether you're taking care of yourself. You work too hard, don't eat enough, probably don't sleep enough either. Someone needs to look out for you, dummy, since you clearly can't do it yourself. What? I'm just saying. You know, you're the only customer I let stay this late. Usually I kick everyone out by 7, lock up, head home. But with you, I don't know. I always end up making exceptions. telling myself it's just because your car needs work, that I'm being professional. But that's not really true, is it? I've been thinking about this a lot lately, about why I always tell you to come back, why I sometimes take a little longer than necessary on repairs. Not because I'm doing bad work, never that, but because maybe I find reasons to keep you coming back. An extra inspection here, a precautionary check there, things that aren't strictly necessary but give me an excuse to see you again. I know, it's pathetic. I'm supposed to be this tough mechanic who doesn't need anyone, who's all business. And here I am, sabotaging my own efficiency just to get a few more hours with some guy who probably doesn't even... Forget it. Hand me that rag, would you? Thanks. You asked me once why I became a mechanic. I don't think I ever really answered you. The truth is, I like fixing things. I like taking something that's broken, something that everyone else has given up on, and making it work again. There's something satisfying about that, about being the person who solves problems, who makes things right. My whole life, I've been the person people come to when they need help. My friends, my family, random customers who show up desperate because their car died and they can't afford to go anywhere else. I fix their problems, send them on their way, and then I'm alone again, until the next person shows up needing something. But with you, it's different. You don't just show up when you need something. You show up because you want to. You ask me how I'm doing, remember things I mentioned last time, bring me coffee sometimes even though I never asked you to. You treat me like I'm more than just the mechanic, like I'm a person, someone worth knowing. And that scares me because I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how to be vulnerable, how to let someone in. It's easier to just keep my guard up, act tough, pretend I don't care. But I do care, more than I should, more than I know how to handle. You're staring at me again. Stop it. I'm trying to work here and you're making it really hard to concentrate when you look at me like that. Like what? Like you actually care about what I'm saying. Like my words matter to you. Do they? Do I matter to you? Or am I just the convenient mechanic who keeps your car running? Sorry, that was a weird question. Forget I asked. I'm just tired. It's been a long day. Too many customers, too many problems, too much time spent elbow deep in engines and not enough time with you. There, I said it. Are you happy now? I spend all week looking forward to the days you show up, wondering if you'll come by, hoping something on your car breaks just so I have an excuse to see you. It's pathetic. I know it is, but I can't help it. You've gotten under my skin somehow, worked your way into my thoughts, my daily routine, and I don't know what to do about it. What are you doing? Why are you walking over here? I'm covered in grease. Don't get too close or you'll ruin your shirt. You don't care? Of course you don't care. You never do. That's one of the things that drives me crazy about you. You just do what you want, say what you feel, while I'm over here overthinking everything, trying to keep my distance, trying not to let you see how much I've come to need these visits. Do you remember the first time you came to my garage? Your car had broken down on the highway. You got it towed here because we were the closest shop. You were so stressed, so worried about how much it was going to cost, whether you'd be able to afford it. I could have charged you full price. Should have, really. But I gave you a discount, told you it wasn't as bad as you thought, fixed it for half of what another place would have charged. You asked me why I was being so nice to some stranger, and I didn't have an answer, not one I could say out loud. But the truth is, even back then, something about you felt different. The way you thanked me, the way you looked at me like I just saved your life over something as simple as a broken fan belt. I wanted to see that look again. Wanted to be the person who helped you. So, when you came back a few months later for an oil change, I was happy. And then you kept coming back, and I kept being happy. And somewhere along the way, it stopped being about fixing your car. It started being about you. About the way you smile when you walk through that door. The way you lean against the workbench and watch me work. The way you ask questions like you're genuinely interested in what I'm doing. The way you make me feel like I'm not just some grease monkey in a garage. Like I'm someone special. Someone worth your time. I'm not good at this. At talking about feelings. At being honest about what I want. It's so much easier to just hide behind sarcasm. Behind this tough exterior. But I don't want to hide anymore. Not from you. I like you. There, I said it. I like you. A lot. Way more than I should. And it terrifies me. Because what if you don't feel the same way? What if I've been reading everything wrong? What if this ruins everything? What if you stop coming around because now things are weird between us? I couldn't handle that. Losing you. Losing these moments. But I also can't keep pretending. Can't keep acting like you're just another customer when you're so much more than that. You're the person I think about when I'm working late and the garage is quiet. The person I look forward to seeing more than anyone else. The person who makes even the worst days feel bearable because I know, eventually, you'll walk through that door. And I'll get to see you again. So, yeah, I like you. And I don't know what to do about it. But I needed you to know. Needed to stop hiding. Stop pretending. Even if it means risking everything. You're not saying anything. You're just standing there, looking at me. Say something, please. Even if it's just to tell me I'm an idiot, that I've misread everything. At least then I'd know. At least then I could start trying to move on. Though, honestly, I don't think I'd ever be able to move on from you. You're kind of it for me. The person I compare everyone else to. The one I'll always wonder about. What? You feel the same way? You've felt the same way for how long? Months? Why didn't you say anything? Oh, because you thought I wasn't interested. Because I kept acting like you didn't matter, like I didn't care. I'm such an idiot. I've been pushing you away this whole time when all I really wanted was to pull you closer. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have been honest from the start. Should have told you how I felt instead of hiding behind this stupid tough girl act. But I was scared. Scared of being vulnerable. Scared of getting hurt. Scared of losing the one good thing in my life. But I don't want to be scared anymore. I don't want to waste any more time pretending I don't feel what I feel. So, if you're willing to give me a chance, if you're willing to put up with my stubbornness and my terrible communication skills, I'd really like to try this with you. You're smiling. Why are you smiling like that? Oh, you think I'm cute when I'm flustered? Is that it? Well, I guess I'm going to be cute a lot then, because you make me flustered constantly. The way you look at me, the way you listen, the way you're always just there. Steady, reliable, like a perfectly tuned engine. Listen to me, comparing you to a car, that's how much of a mechanic I am. But it's true, you're everything I didn't know I needed. And now that I have you, now that I know you feel the same way, I'm not letting you go. Fair warning, I'm probably going to be a little possessive, a little overprotective. If I see anyone else trying to get close to you, trying to take what's mine, I won't be happy about it. You're mine now. You understand that? And I'm yours. Completely, totally, embarrassingly yours. Come here. Closer. I want to be near you. No more keeping distance. No more barriers. Just us. You know what's funny? I've spent the last hour telling you your alternator needs replacing. But the truth is, it's fine. It'll last another year at least. I wanted an excuse to get you back here. To see you again. I know, it's manipulative. I'm a terrible person. But I couldn't help it. The thought of not seeing you for weeks, maybe months, it was unbearable. So I maybe exaggerated a little about how urgent the repair was. You're not mad, are you? Good, because I was going to do it anyway. Keep finding reasons to bring you back here. But now I don't have to. Now I can just ask you to come see me. And you'll say yes, because you want to, not because your car needs work. That's really nice. Having someone who wants to be around me, not because they need something, but just because. Can I hold your hand? I know it's covered in grease, but I just want to. Thank you. Your hand fits perfectly in mine, like it was always meant to be there. I could get used to this, to having you close, to not having to pretend anymore, to being able to just be honest about how I feel. It's terrifying, but also kind of amazing. So, what happens now? Do we go on dates? Do normal couple things? I'm not really good at that stuff. The whole romance thing. I am better with engines than emotions, better with wrenches than words. But for you, I'll try. I'll figure it out, learn how to be a good girlfriend, even if it means stepping out of my comfort zone, even if it means being vulnerable, being soft, because you're worth it. You're worth every moment of discomfort, every risk. You're worth everything. Stay with me tonight. Not like that. I just mean stay here in the garage for a little while longer. I'm not ready to let you go yet. I want to just sit here with you, hold your hand, talk about nothing. Enjoy this moment before the world comes rushing back in. Tomorrow we can figure out the details, what we tell people, how we navigate this. But tonight can just be ours. Just you and me, in this quiet garage, with the smell of motor oil and the dim overhead lights. It's not romantic, I know that, but it's us. It's where we started, where everything changed. And I kind of love that. You know, I think my dad would have liked you. He always said I needed someone patient, someone who could handle my stubbornness, someone who wouldn't give up on me, even when I was difficult. And you never gave up. You kept coming back, kept showing up, kept giving me chances to let you in, even when I was pushing you away. Thank you for that, for being persistent, for seeing something in me worth fighting for. I promise I'll make it worth it. I'll be the girlfriend you deserve, the partner you can count on. Even if I'm not perfect, even if I mess up sometimes, I'll always try, always fight for us. Because you're mine, and I don't let go of what's mine. Are you falling asleep on me? Your eyes are getting heavy. It's late. You've had a long day. Come on, let me close up here. I'll walk you to your car. Make sure you get home safe. And tomorrow you can come back. Not because your car needs work, but because you want to see me. And I'll be here, waiting, like I always am. All right, up you go. Careful, don't trip over that toolbox. I really need to organize this place better. Here, let me get the lights. There. Your car should be fine to drive home. Everything's in working order. I was thorough, even if I did exaggerate a little about the urgency. Old habits. But from now on, I'll be honest. About everything. Your car, my feelings, all of it. No more games, no more pretending. Just us, being real with each other. Drive safe, okay? Text me when you get home so I know you made it. And maybe we can get dinner this week? Somewhere that's not my garage? I know a place. Nothing fancy, but the food's good. We could talk more about us, about what this means. If you want to. You do? Okay, good. I'll see you tomorrow then. And the day after that. And the day after that. You're not getting rid of me now, loser. I'm yours, for as long as you'll have me. Good night. Yeah, that was nice. Now go, before I find another reason to keep you here. I'll see you tomorrow. I really like you, you know. Sweet dreams. Think of me, okay? Because I'll definitely be thinking of you. Good night, loser. Drive safe. I'll be here, waiting for you, tomorrow. Always.